Shiloh Bryant. It's my little brother Elijah. About to get in this back day. We're going to start out with 9 sets of pull-ups. Go ahead and get in, warm it up right before we go hit some deadlifts. We're not going to show you each set that we do, but we're going to show you the different variations of pull-ups we do from the back. Let's get it.
Pull-ups. Like I said, we're doing 9 sets of pull-ups. I know it sounds like a lot of volume, but it's well worth it. Well worth it. I mean, to me, just like if I'm hitting chest, then bench press should be the primary movement that I spend the most time on. So we're doing 9 sets, but that doesn't mean you have to get a set amount of reps each set. I mean, you have a number in your head, but it's pretty much just getting as many as you can. And over a period of time, it's obviously going to get easier and easier. So for my first few sets, I might be getting 10, but you get down to those 6, 7 sets. I mean, as you can see, like he's having a hard time right here, but he's still getting that work. He's still putting that work in. I mean, so this is right here, it's about the 6th set. I mean, we do different variations. We do the wide grip, we do the extra wide grip, and then we do the close grip. So you're hitting different angles of the back. Now we move on to deadlifts. We get a few of these sets in. So we got to train the back from many different angles. That's why it's so complicated to hit, because there's so many different exercises to use when you're hitting the back. So right here, we're just starting off with 135, 3 reps, just warming it up. Now on the 2 plates. $225, he did a good job with that. Here's my 225 for 3. Still warming it up. So everything, we start with a light weight and work our way up. So right here, he's kind of hunching over. This is 275, so I told him to keep his back straight. Go ahead and keep his chest up, and he did that very well on the 2nd and 3rd rep. So now, my 315, another 3 reps. And like before this video, I hit back last week, but I never really do deadlifts. Like this is actually me getting back into deadlifts. I was never a huge deadlift fan. Like I always did like hyper extensions or rack pulls, something like that. So now get more into deadlifts. So this is 365. I hunched over a little bit on my first rep, so I corrected it on my 2nd and 3rd. Just filling it out. He went for 315. As you see, it's just one of those days, it was a struggle rep. He got it, but the form wasn't necessarily the best, but we'll work on it next time. Here goes my 405. Hit 3 reps, felt pretty good. Probably could have gotten more, but like I said, this is my first time deadlifting in quite a while, so actually I was pretty happy with 405. I'll take it. So now we're doing seated rows. Everything, once again, we start with a light weight, and we'll work our way up. Just trying to get that good squeeze. And with back, you want to get high volume, but at the same time, you want to touch those heavy weights so you can get that muscle density. So 1 plate, now you have 2 plates, letting them feel a little bit of the heavier weights, while still trying to keep decent form. 2 plates. And a lot of people you'll see when they're doing back, they'll shorten the range of motion, but for back, you really have to stretch at the top of the motion and then all the way back and squeeze. You don't want to half step when it comes to back. You want to fully stretch the muscle. Up to 3 plates, just working the way up. So we get high volume and heavy weights. That's what's really going to help you grow. I don't think you should just do one or the other. You should do both. Up to 4 plates, getting that heavy set. So like here, right here, I might not get 10 reps, but at the same time, I'm still getting that heavy set in, and we're gonna drop down to get more reps. So now we're on the high row. Work that front part of your lats, 1 plate. That good squeeze all the way up, back down. Got him at a plate and a 10. He's still keeping fairly good form. Tell him to keep his chest up. That's his main thing on back as far as keeping his chest up. So you can make sure you're really squeezing the back. Here goes 2 plates. For everything, like I said, my first movement I spend the most time on, that can be 7 to 10 sets, just depending on the day. And then everything else, I'll do probably around 4 sets. Just depends. Now here I'm at 3 plates, getting that heavy set in. Working on that density. So after that heavy set, now here's our rep out set. Just be our 4th set of high row. Just repping now, just get as many as you can, pump that blood into the back. And it's burning at this point, but it's well worth it. So now we move on to T-bar rows. We're finishing off with T-bar rows. This is another really good back exercise for that thickness. Like, to me, this and pull-ups, you can build a great back with just those 2 exercises. We're on 2 plates, still progressing. Letting them feel that heavier weight. Up to 3 plates. And right here, yeah, it came up in the back because I had nobody holding in the back, and I was just like, forget it, I'm just gonna leave it in. It really threw me off, messed that setup. I was like, it's okay, I'll make up for it next time. That's all you gotta do, just make up for it. Here we're doing a drop set. So I put my foot in the back of the bar so that it wouldn't come up on him like it did on me. I mean, it happens. Wrapping it out. Considering he just got in the gym, he's moving some decent weights with fairly decent form. Now you'll see Bryant with his commentating. I had to get him to put his foot in the back so he can hold it down while Elijah did the drop set.
Right there. So what you got there?